Some of you have participated in supporting the initiative of reaching out and helping the vulnerable. We stopped that about 1.5 years ago. And today we had a meeting and we felt like, we should do something, no matter how little, even if it's not really going to be that effective. So we have this mode or style of taking our advocacy off this online, okay? We always use the opportunity to tell our Yoruba people the reason why this contraption is not working and why it will never work. So it's not just about sharing food or supporting families like we used to do, okay? We always have that as a means of bringing our people together, especially the elderly ones, the older ones, right? In different communities across Yoruba land. And that is what the Yoruba Union does best. So we are raising at least 20 million naira. We want to raise more because the value of 20 million naira 2 years ago, the value of a 20 million naira of today is pretty much even lower than the value of 5 million naira 2 years ago. No thanks to the APC. So I am appealing to you, dear brethren, in the Temple of Truth, to please support this, our 2025 family support initiative on, on Mayegun's Diary Political by the Yoruba Union in collaboration with us in the Temple of Truth on Mayegun's Diary Political. So we have this Nigerian bank account where we are putting all our donation, okay? That is the Yoruba Union Naira account in Nigeria. So we are planning to raise 20 million naira or more in the next 20 days. And I'm going to need your help starting from now. So if you come across this video, whether it is now or you come across it later, I promise you that every penny or every kobo that goes into that account is going straight into helping the families that actually needs it. Okay, we will be so grateful. And then Princess is the head of the Yoruba Union in Nigeria, in Yoruba land. Okay, sorry that it doesn't go beyond Yoruba land. We have the 6 states in Yoruba land where we have actually been really supporting a lot of families. We've been supporting, in the area of food support, education support, healthcare as well. So it's been a while, I know, but that's us back now. In 2025, we are going to make much and much contact with our people, more than what we have already done, okay? We have the community, when we say the Yoruba Union community, that we call it the Karo Jire Community Initiative. That's the name. So, and if you need any of it to be copied, just type it down. And by Tuesday, I am going to bring onto this platform Princess Balogun. Yeah, she is going to come around and tell us how much have we raised. At the same time, how much or what are we going to spend it on. So it's mostly going to be food, all right, food supply and all that. So I am appealing to you, dear brethren, in the Temple of Truth. You have never really failed, okay? So this is it. And to those of you who don't really have means of giving us a naira, right? So yeah, you might actually have to use the PayPal. That too is something that, we can keep a record of, and I will announce wherever we get on that, okay? So if you don't have means of giving us a naira, you can give us whatever currency you want on the PayPal, and it will be declared to all, okay? So I'll leave this on here while I take my break. So when I come back, I am going to take calls. Yes, you have a chance of contributing tonight to everybody who is still with us. And if you really have to go, remember, like the broadcast, like it, share it, subscribe to my channel. And when I come back, yes, we'll take calls tonight. Don't go anywhere yet. Because I've used a lot of your time, so we should start, the course now. And yes, if you have anything to add to this, Princess, I don't know if you probably start getting all the alerts. You can just to ginger us. Let's know if we have any donation that comes in. If you are still with us on the program, here is IK. Hello there.
Mayegun of Africa. Yes, Mayegun of the world.
Baba, how are you?
Mayegun.
Baba.
You know, there are some people that they say when you're angry at somebody, you say the thunder where they come for you, they do press up.
You know.
But for your own case, the blessing that is coming for you, God they use calculator.
Amen. And I can't wait. If the blessing need transportation, I will go carry on quick. Name come quick now. We need them.
Yeah. I appreciate you so mighty much for the work you are doing. I keep saying that each time I come on, I am not an ass licker. I'm not what they call those people, psychopaths or anything. But when I listen, I don't do it. Even today, the only thing, there's something you said, I wish I could call you privately. I don't have to say it online. I can just say privately because you are doing a good job. There's something you said that I probably didn't like, but it's not something I would say on air. But besides that, if I have to score you over 100, I will.
The religious part, because I don't touch a lot of place stuff this evening, you know.
No, exactly. Because that part they just say just something,
and I'm not an expert on religion.
Yeah. So it's not something I want to say. I don't want to spoil. I don't want to use because of the small oil that's staying in your shirt and spoil the beauty of the whole this thing.
Okay.
So if I'm going to score you out of 100. You know, so that it doesn't look like I'm dashing you. I will only score you
if I don't get A, right?
If I want to score you out of 100, I will only score you 110.
Oh,
now
even better. Thank you.
Now, let me go.
Please.
I'm really sad today. You know, with this kind of worms that you've opened. You know, you've opened a can of worm concerning this. I don't want to call his name, but you call him Babalola.
That man.
You understand? And you really know how to name these people. That's another gift you have. Wow. You really are very good at naming them. See, when we were growing up, you see these old people, you get to a certain age, especially when you hit 60, you start saying, I'm too old. I'm an old person. I cannot lie. I cannot look. What you are not afraid to talk. But when you see somebody that is 70, 75, then you're talking of a 95 person who is living on borrowed time.
You know,
who is supposed to be preparing for the other side. Do you understand it? You have made a ridicule of the gray hair. I have gray hair. I respect mine, and I'm nothing close to his age. Do you understand? You should be thinking of the other. You will so cross, except somebody has promised you somehow that you have another 300 years to live.
Don't.
Depending on what kind of sorcery you are in. My God, you will soon die. Do you understand? You will soon die. What are you struggling for? When I heard this case about this woman, a similar case, you can imagine how many people have suffered this thing.
You know, that
Babalola, you will soon die. Babalola, you will soon die. You will soon die.
So this is his legacy.
You will soon die. What is it? You should be preparing for the other side.
Yes, sir.
You don't have any food. Please don't say this. What kind of legacy? We used to believe that elderly people have gray hair. You have wisdom. You are as foolish as foolishness can be. Why should this be ascribed to you? How bad? Somebody's grandfather.
They lie to us.
This is annoying. I don't know whether to cry. I don't know what to do when I heard this case. Look, you can be doing this to lawyers who know their right. You know? What would ordinary men, civilians, have suffered under this man?
You know?
This is pathetic.
So whatever. I mean, when I was,
if you look very well at the people
you remember I said I am doing some level of digging around. Okay, about this man, because this can't be the first time. If they can do this to Dele Farotimi, there must have been other people who have been silent.
Oh my God!
To keep quiet or else. Do you get that now? And when you see the names, look at the names on this complaint, right? They are the same people suing Dele Farotimi now. Number 3, Oludaramola. See? Adebayo Adenipekun, the one that sued Dele Farotimi in Ibadan. Oludaramola. Do you see the name? Look at Kehinde Ogunwumiju. These are the same people right now who are instituting different suits against Dele Farotimi all over the place on behalf of Babalola. And they are using the same tactic, defamation of character. Defamation of character. Which character? Which man?
I want to ask you a question. What happened to what has come up? What has happened to our own? At my own age, I am scared of what I'm doing because it can end anytime. You can cross over anytime. What would you say when you're on the other side? If all goes well with me, if health-wise I am sound, everything goes well, no calamity, no anything. Can you hear me?
I'm with you, sir.
I can't hear you.
Yeah,
yes.
Can you still hear me?
If everything goes well and I live to be 80, I have barely 20-something years. Do you understand?
I'm with you.
I am already afraid. I am already afraid. This man,
will live forever.
If you look at the people that are holding down this country and indeed some parts of Africa, but let's say for Nigeria, are the people who are supposed to be afraid. You will see 85, 90-year-old, they are still amassing wealth. They are still amassing wealth. Are they going to bribe God? Are they going, or did they just wait? No, wait. Let me ask a question because Marigu, you might be hiding something. You might be hiding something from us. Have they found out that there is really no God and we're wasting our time and this money can be? Have they found out that there's where they're taking this money elsewhere?
Well, so you are in the best position. You know, they say life is a teacher. The more you live, the more you learn. You are in the best position to answer
if you gather this money, as somebody promised you, nobody there or come be by, you give out some money, some spirit to tell you, okay, baby, bye. This is, I mean, what do you need all this wickedness for? I am supposed to run to somebody like this elderly man when I'm facing something for succor. You know those days when you are growing up, even if you are wrong as a child, your father is chasing you, go to an elderly person, he covers you. No, now we are running away from our elderly people. I am ashamed to be an elder.
It's a shame, sir. Baba, thank you so much.
This one you just said about this woman, it's just showing that this thing is just the norm.
It is.
You cannot sue again in Nigeria, but they used to tell us go to court. So you can't even sue.
If you dare, police will arrest you because there are some certain people you can't sue. If you try it, they will arrest you. And not only that, they will arrest you, right?
I'm going to go off the phone now. I know there are other people trying to talk, but before I go on, you cracked a joke right now. I hope it's a joke. But this thing has gone off.
Oh, you are still online.
You said something some minutes ago. I hope it's a joke.
Right.
You said something about Timbati Weko. Oh God, are you hearing me?
I can hear you, sir. Yeah, loud and clear. Yeah,
okay, I think network. The network is bad. I hope
hearing me. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Oh,
what's going on?
Something is not right. I'm so sorry, sir. Okay, let me just take another one. Somehow we were like no longer like a connecting. But here is Elder Theo, Sir Theophilus. Sir, how are you?
Mayegun, I'm fine, thank you.
Good evening. How are
you? Looking good.
Yes,
I'm doing great. It's just we're in the cold weather, so I'm dressing like Babasuwe.
Oh, bless you, like all warmed up. Okay. You have to.
Yes. How are you and the family?
We are surviving. You know, it's not as cold as it used to be, especially now. But you know, it's cold too. Well, thanks so much for asking.
We thank God. We will survive it.
Amen.
Mayegun. I just don't know where to start. I don't know where to start about that country. When I saw everything that I don't want to think about the one I've been hearing about, but just today on, I was like, where are we going? How are we going to get there? What is all this? Who are we going to trust? Who are we going to run to? It's so pathetic. So, if because I abuse Tinubu or Sheyi or what's the name of the governor of Lagos State again? Or any
it doesn't even have to be them. If you abuse any politician
at all,
the police will pick you up.
Even if it will come to a state that if you abuse all these agberos, you're going to get into trouble.
Yes, now jail time, cyberbullying. That's what they call it.
Oh my God!
And it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a democracy. Also, it's also supposed to be like they are supposed to be the progressives, Abi. I mean, that's what they call themselves. We are progressives.
Do you know how many people abuse Trump over here? Do you know how many people abuse Biden over here? Even because of this situation of his son with gun run and stuff like that. Oh my God!
In Nigeria right now, they will be like, you are guilty already. There are voluntary slaves. There are voluntary slaves that will say, why would you even abuse him? Can you abuse your father like that? Can you say like that? Say, well, abuse or causes, they are not crimes, but no.
That means if you said, oh, my people, the people of the Temple of the Truth, I'm going to Nigeria next week. We will go to mountains. We will even go to embassy so that they don't give you.
May not see me again.
Because we don't want to lose you.
Well, because you won't see me again.
If you step to Nigerian airport today, Maegun,
because me, I have abused them. I have said a lot
you will
of
be
things.
picked up. That means you'll be picked up.
There's no buts. There's no buts. I will be.
Maegun, I watched what's it called, Sheyi Tinubu inspecting gas of honor, what they call it. Maegun, I'm like, really?
That's the first son of the Federal Republic.
That means these people have conquered everywhere.
Well, so they think.
That means it's becoming so pathetic. And look at where they are taking religion to. Maegun, I was like, what is he saying? When that man was talking, I was like, what is this?
That's how they always act up, like pretending as if to say they don't know what they are doing. We all know what we are doing.
We all know what we are doing. We all understand the gimmick. We all understand the game. We do. But oh my God, Maegun. Well, we are waiting.
That is why we are leaving all this information out there, okay? So that people will have choice or choices. They can't ask, like, I didn't know that one. Oh, I have never heard of that. I said, well, don't pretend. Because you have. Or if you didn't, now you do, you know?
And by tomorrow, if these people say, okay, come and vote again, or blah, 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 with 5,000 naira, with 1,000, with 500, you will see them dancing. Maegun, do you know that I wept for some people a couple of days ago when those women were singing, Boko mi she PDP, ebi ni wo fi pa, Boko mi she PDP, ebi ni wo fi pa, Oba de lale ko saye fu, Boko mi she APC, Maya fun. These are mothers.
Yes, sir.
These are mothers. I was like, look at these people. Their children are suffering, no food. They can't boast of a daily food, talk less of 3 times a day. Their children are there having no job. And they are saying, Bokomi APC. I want my bad, Jenny. Let me now allow other people to come.
God bless you, sir. You have a wonderful weekend, okay? It's almost over anyway. Have a good one, sir. So I have another caller on the line. The line is opened, and I apologize to some of you who feels like, oh, let them hurry up and all that. If you have your shots and you jump, you get through, yeah, you can possibly do the same, okay? But yeah, let's keep it simple and short. Yeah. Hello there.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
The general.
Yes, sir. That's Windy City, right?
Yeah. Did my name come up?
No, it didn't come up. Your voice. Yeah, it's your voice. I am somebody that if I go blind tomorrow, right, I will not have difficulty in recognizing some people, even if I can see them, So your voice. Windy City. How are you, sir?
If they put your name in the trunk in their car in Lagos, you won't see anybody. So don't even try. Don't even go there.
I think I'm also too important to disappear. I can trigger a lot of reaction, especially if I inform all of you before I embark on such journey, right? A lot of you will be like watching out.
Just ambush you at the airport. Not doing any
I'm not prepared for that yet because I think I'm still pretty much useful to a lot of you. And it's not part of the option.
You see, Nigeria. I was listening to the program. Sometimes I felt overwhelmed. I felt like I want to cry. And at times I felt like I want to just have these power to go over there and do something, but I don't hope, because hope is not a strategy. Okay. So the thing is, right now I'm on location 419, and my only regret, you know what I'm saying? I'm on site now. My only regret is I don't have a YouTube channel, and I don't like to be in front of the camera. I would have gone out there right here at the Kenya, and I'll be paying people and I'll be recording them so they can abuse every single one of them. Egbeto Kan, Ujuwale, whatever they call the Lagos State government, every single one of them. And I'll say, at the end of the day, I'll show my face, come and pick me up. These people come over here. They come over here, they see what is going on. They know what is going on. They got freedom of speech everywhere.
They know. But they are living there. They are controlling a contraption where they are like a lot of the minors. So they are above the law. It's unfortunate.
Even the Abobaku, or the one that I don't know what you call them, the one that live overseas and I love Nigeria for my brother. The first thing they say is like, I'm pleading Fifth Amendment. Fifth Amendment is when you tell when the police arrest you and say,
I'm not all right,
anything that will use against me in court. They'll be the first one. Then they say something, they'll be the first one to raise hand that, freedom of speech. But when it comes to Nigeria, freedom of speech is selective.
It is.
It's only applied to some people. So I wish somebody in Nigeria who has a YouTube channel or a medium whereby these people could see, go out and let everybody curse these people out and let them bring out their rovers or whatever and start arresting everybody. Let's see how this one goes.
We'll see how that goes.
The same thing they do in China. I was in China. I've been in China. You can't use a website like go outside China unless you go through their own channel.
I know.
You can't. It's blocked. You can't view anything outside China.
Well, Nigeria is about to become the North Korea. So we'll see how far that goes.
It's even worse than North Korea. So my only thing is, I wonder when, they are sitting on a
keg of gunpowder.